Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Trecena of I'x. Welcome to a deep exploration of our feminine self, of our divine feminine, of the feminine which is within all of us, the mothering instinct that all of us have. Ish means female. Ish means woman. Ish means everything feminine and everything we associate with mothers and women. Ish is a prefix in Mayan language that always designates female. Ishel is the goddess of the moon. Ishmukane is the great grandmother, midwife. Yeah. So there are many terms that use the prefix ish. And ish is really our connection with Mother Nature. It's our deep connection with Mother Nature, and it's our deep sensing of Mother Nature. The sensing awareness, our emotional awareness is very much a part of this energy. If we think about mothers and mothering, oftentimes because of the necessities of raising children and families, oftentimes mothers are the most sensitive. And in general, we acknowledge that the feminine carries a deeper sensitivity, a deeper emotional sensitivity. This is kind of a realm that's been relegated to women only for the most part, that men should not necessarily be emotionally aware. But in the Mayan spiritual tradition, in the Mayan cosmology, cosmovision, the way we really look at everything is the duality, the complementary duality of male and female, that there's a male and female, a grandmother, grandfather within all things and all people. And so this energy of Ish is the energy of our most deep connection to Divine Mother, our most deeping loving, caring, nurturing, listening to ourselves, especially, as well as others. Not all of us are mothers. Obviously, some of us are fathers, but all of us, whether we are a man or a woman, can practice the nurturing that mothers practice. And we can practice that with ourselves. In many ways, I feel that this energy Ish is really the key to our own inner mother, unlocking the power of our own inner mother. So this Trecena is really about connecting to our very deep power, the power within us to nurture ourselves, to care for ourselves, to listen to ourselves, to go deeply within ourselves, to have courage and strength as we enter into the realms of darkness. Ish and the jaguar, which is the Nawal or the spirit animal, the energy that represents Ish, the jaguar, we really can learn a lot about Ish and energy from the jaguar. First of all, we can see how the jaguar really is the queen of the jungle. She really dominates the jungle. And she is quite fierce and she is feared. And that is because she really has a lot of strength and power. And that's the power not just of her physical strength and power to devour, to attack, and to kill, but also to protect and um, and to quiet her energy. The jaguar, can really change its energy. It can really shift from this powerful, forceful creature, which could so easily scare any of us. It's very adept at controlling its urges to wait for the perfect moment when it would pounce. But also, the the jaguar is, playful and reminds us of play. If any of you have seen video of jaguar cubs playing together, it's really quite wonderful. And mothers, they encourage and they provide a space for their children to play in a similar way. Mother Nature provides a place for us to play. And that part of ourselves that is the divine feminine also provides a place for us to play and to play with others. Um, the jaguar is really, an important creature in Mayan spirituality. The four jaguar men, who are the four grandfathers of the Quiche tradition. Balam Kitse, Kahpalocha, Balamakab, Chomicha, Mahankuta, Sununicha. Well, I just gave you the whole list with the women, but I'm really talking about Balam Kitse, Balamakab, Mahankuta, Sununicha, the four jaguar men. And the jaguar has this incredible sensitivity to the earth. And during this Trecena, as we're going to see, there are a lot of the energies are really lined up to help us connect more deeply to the power and strength of Divine Mother, of the Mother Earth. I really have come to believe that the Maya, really, the ancient Maya and some of the contemporaries really know how to work with the laws of nature, Mother Nature's laws, her medicine, her intelligence, all of the herbal medicine, all of the medicine of the earth and all of the food of the earth and all that feeds us. This is the Ish energy. It's everything that feeds us, as well as heals us, as well as providing us with energy and strength and intuition and messages. Those four Balameb, those four jaguar men, jaguar sages, jaguar magicians. Ish is the energy of magic and the ability to shapeshift. The shapeshifting that the jaguar does of its own energies reminds us of our own ability to work with our own energies. We can also work with our energies. We can be more like an ant. We can be more like a lion. We can be more like a, a swan. We can be more like a fish or an alligator. We can be more like any animal. This is the whole idea of Nawalismo. And the ability to adapt these energies, these animal energies and instincts is the basis of the magic of this day, because all of this is nature. All of Mother Nature is providing so much to us. And so now is a real great time to reconnect to our mother, our inner mother, our divine mother, Mother Nature, to connect with this energy that really feeds us, nourishes us, houses us, guides us. Sometimes this energy also kicks our ass. Sometimes it punishes us. Sometimes it does instill fear in us to protect us. Think of all of the great qualities of mothers. This is the energy of Ish. Today here in Panahachel, I had the great opportunity to celebrate a ceremony for my friend Sarah. She invited a local shaman, a local guide to lead the ceremony to give thanks for her mother, in honor of her mother and her mother's strength and her mother's courage and her mother's creativity and intelligence and spark. And such a great day to do it. The guide said, do it on Hun Ish. This is an important day to celebrate your mother. So this is a great day for all of us to celebrate our mother. Lighting candles on the altar for my mother today. Light them for your mother, for my grandmothers, for your grandmothers. for the women in my life who are great teachers and great influences and who continue to mother me. One of the great things about my mother is that she's a big proponent of we all have other mothers. That it's not just our own mother who mothers us, that many other mothers mother us. And I believe that men can also do the mothering because I see that also men mother. This is a balance of energies, a balance within us that is growing every day, strengthening our connection with Divine Mother, brings harmony to the planet, which has been so brutally under the domination of patriarchy for the last 500 years. We've come through a long 500 years of darkness, according to the Mayan prophecies, and now we're entering into a new era of harmony. And this brings us a harmony of the genders, of the sexes, the harmony of the divine feminine as well as the masculine. So I really want to very much encourage all of us during this Trecena to really get in touch with our feelings. Yeah, all of our feelings. I feel that perhaps this Trecena, Ish, offers us an opportunity to perhaps explore some of our feelings that make us feel insecure and do some work with the Divine Mother and our Divine Mother, our energy. Each one of us has a divine energy of Ish. Let's work with this energy to work through whatever fears or insecurities. We all have them. It's part of our humanness. Yeah, and the ancestors have given us this power. They've not only given us mothers, because all of us have had a mother and grandmothers and aunts and various mothers who've mothered us, hopefully. And we hopefully learn this skill of mothering ourselves so that we can really gratify, be thankful for the power of nurturing, of listening, of loving, of cheering ourselves and others on, of deep empathy, of deep compassion. You know, it's very possible that during this time, deep feelings are coming up for all of us about war. Today on Facebook, I witnessed a woman who was just really sharing her very profound grief for the war that she witnesses. And really, and she was really acknowledging that it's important for us not to become desensitized to the pain in the world. She's living in a beautiful Eden here in Guatemala and recognizes that her privilege does not mean that she turns a blind eye to what she feels deeply. And I was really struck by her message and the perfectness of her message for today. Feeling deeply is important. And especially during this time of Ish, you know, there is also deep stillness. Ish brings us deep stillness. Think of the jaguar's stillness. Think of her protection. Think of her strength. Imagine and feel this energy for yourself. You can close your eyes and do meditations with the jaguar, with her strength and her power and her ferociousness and her ability to move quickly, but also for her stillness, for her gentleness. Yeah, look at videos of how the jaguar moves across the earth. You can almost feel the energies of the earth flowing through this beautiful, powerful, powerful creature. So I really want to invite everyone, all of us, to feel deeply, perhaps old wounds or insecurities or growth edges that we're all working on. And acknowledge your own inner mother, your own power to nurture yourself. And you can do this in many ways. Sometimes the best way is to put yourself in front of someone who does that for you, who is another mother. You can also do that by just being there for yourself, showing up for yourself, listening to yourself. This is the divine feminine within all of us. The divine feminine is a world of limitless possibilities. Think about that for a minute. The vastness of Mother Nature, her vast possibilities that we see all above the ground, all of Mother Earth that we can see. Now just think about everything below that we cannot see, the mycelium, the caves and the caverns and the underground rivers. There's so much vibrant life underneath and inside Mother Earth, just as there is inside of us. So use this time to connect more deeply with yourself. Go within yourself. Go within your darkness. Go within the darkness of Mother Earth. That's where the darkness is a really important part of Ish. The darkness is the feminine energy. The darkness is all possibilities. I think as humans, we take advantage of the darkness to go there to express ourselves sensually, sexually. There is a lot that happens in our nighttime and our dreaming as well. The darkness is the realm of the divine feminine. It's the realm of Ish. And so it's really also in that darkness that we find new ideas. It's where we find new experiences. It's where new discoveries are made. It's where we listen to the earth, the air, the fire, and the water, going deeply within ourselves, going deeply within Mother Earth. Today is a great time. This is a wonderful time to go to your nature sites. Ish is the sacred altar. Ish are the sacred energy sites, the ones we go to, the ones we're drawn to do ceremony, to connect with the ancestors there in those places. That's where we create our altars. The altars are a connection to Divine Mother, a connection to this vast world of possibility. So that vast world of possibility, the world is your oyster. This is the energy of Ish. This is the one I really want you to feel your way into and through and play with and feel amusement. Yeah. Magic, the magicians, the jaguar sages, the four Balamib, the ones who knew the laws of nature. This is our playground. Magic is our playground. This Ish is inviting us to play in the magic of Mother Nature. So I really invite you all to play there, to, to go there physically to nature, but also to go there within inside of you, to make these connections. I really feel this for myself and my own spiritual growth. I feel and notice more and more how I am taking my experiences from the mountain, from the altar, from the lake, from the river, from those sacred spaces in nature, and I'm bringing them home, to my sacred space. I want to invite you all to recognize this this interaction that we go to nature and we feed nature and make our offerings with Mother Nature. We also receive Mother Nature. We also bring nature back home to ourselves. This is the reconnecting that I really admire in all of you. I know all of you have these deep connections. Deepen these connections. This is the invitation of a I'x. So, on Hun-ish, let's really tune in to our power, tune into the strength and power we feel in our own lives to confront our own fears, demons, darknesses, our own insecurities, and how we can show up for ourselves, and how Ish is the one, is the energy who's helping us show up for ourselves through the adaptation of the mothering that we've received, that we've hopefully learned that we can also give and share with others. On Hun Ish, let's remember our mothers. Remember your mother today, and your grandmothers and your aunts, and the women who've been your mother, who've shown you how to nurture, care, practicing unconditional love, and really, really, really encouraging you to be all you can be. The energy of Mother Earth that provides all of the fertile resources for you to create. It's all about co-creating. So review this connection and review your own personal sense of power. How connected are you to Mother Earth? I'm really grateful for my energy work, for the energy exercises I do, because they connect me energetically and they ground my energy to Mother Earth. And they connect me to the heavenly energy, but they're really grounding my energy. This is so important, grounding our energies. So give thanks for your grounding cord today, as well as your mother, as your and your divine mother and Mother Nature. Really take the opportunity to reaffirm this connection that Divine Mother and Mother Nature provides, and how that really nurtures your own personal power. That's the gift of this day. And this is how Ish opens us today to all of the possibilities for our power, for our path. I think the best prayer for this day would be, thank you, Divine Mother Ish, for all of the possibilities that you have sown in my path. The seeds that are known to me, as well as the ones you have planted in my pathway, because you know it's for the greatest good. So many possibilities. Today, really sit with all those possibilities and also sit with your possibility, your uniqueness, your individuality, your sensuality, your sexuality. Yeah, this is a great day to really nourish and relish our personal power, because personal power is really, really what's at the heart here of this Trecena of I'x. Tomorrow on Tu Tzikin, Keb Tzikin, we're presented with the complementary energy of Ish. We're presented with the masculine energy. We're presented with the father energy, the provider energy. We're presented with a fertilizing energy. We're presented on Tu Tzikin with the opportunity for our own abundance, our own fertility, for our children, projects, family, work, love, relationships, whatever we want abundance and want to give thanks for our abundance. Tzikeen is really the one who brings us our abundance, and it brings us our abundance through our unique vision. And we always talk about our inner vision when we visit a Hao Tzikin. And so on Tu Tzikin, yeah, this is so important during the Trecena because a Hao Ish is giving us our personal power, like an egg, a womb, sea of possibilities. And on Tu Tzikin, we're being given our vision, remembering we have our vision. It's what we envision that we are going to create. That is the abundance that we are going to create. We have been given a gift of power to create, just like creating a life. We're that powerful. That's the divine mother power of Ish. Now we're being given vision. So focus on your unique vision. What is it that you want to manifest? Yeah, and recognize the complementary energy of male, female, and male. First, there is the female, and then there is the male, who is fertilizing with your vision, your abundance. This is how you can work with the energy of a Chao Tu Tzikin to strengthen and deepen your inner vision, knowing that there is a fertile egg, that a Chao Ish has been given to you, that you are going to fertilize now with your intention and your vision. So be real clear about your goals and opportunities. Yeah, be real clear about that tomorrow. And because you are unique and you have a unique development, and each of us have unique projects. So be creative, be abundant, and really focus on your inner vision. Bring focus to that tomorrow. On Trecena of I'x, the third day of the Trecena, gives us a powerful space, a powerful energy. It's a space of curiosity. It's a space of an energy of experimenting. It's the wanting to know. It's the desire to know. Achmak gives our power of curiosity and wonder, the need to know, the need to experiment. The sign for this symbol is the sign of a serpent. It's the sign of a serpent's eye, I should say. Achmak, the little glyph, shows us a picture of the serpent's eyelid with a little slit there. This really reminds me, especially during this Trecena, of the Achmak, which is the investigator. Achmak, who is really getting deep, who is really going deeper, further. Yeah, it's an inquisitive energy. This energy feeds our power, feeds our fertility and abundance, which Ahau Ish and Ahau Tzikin have given us in this Trecena. And now Ahau Achmak is giving us this openness to the world, that eye to all of Mother Nature. The serpent is the one who senses all of the world. We need the world. We need the space to explore and to play. Achmak is a playful energy. Achmak is an exploring energy. It encourages our wonder, sometimes about occult, taboo, or forbidden subjects. Recognize that Ahau Ish, this Trecena, is not about the forbidden. It's more about really going to what is forbidden. If something is not good for you, then it's not good for you. It's not forbidden. Why are things forbidden? What wisdom is there for us that is forbidden for us to know? This is where our deep sensing and our deep inquiry and our deep exploration of the world give thanks for this energy on Achau Achmak. During this Trecena, Ish is really asking us to tune into our deepest urges. That doesn't mean you need to give in to your urges. It's asking you to bring an awareness. This is the light of illumination that Ahau Ahmak is presenting in this moment in the Trecena. This is a space of safe exploration. So rather than seeing your desires as weakness, acknowledge your power to entertain and manage your desires. I feel this is the message that Ahau Ahmak is inviting at this time in the progression of the Cholki and the progression of the Trecena of Ish. So Ahmak opens us to the world around us. Thanks for that openness within you. If you're a cautious person, if you're a timid person, that's okay. Acknowledge the ability to go somewhere you never went before. And acknowledge also that part of our strength and our power, each one of us, is the experiment and the experimenting that all of us have been living as we have been here on this earth. Each one of us experimenting a different path, a different history, different gifts, yeah, different purposes and missions. So we really are giving thanks for that. And the uniqueness of that is found in each one of us really following our desires and following what it is that really we have curiosity about. On 4 no, we are gifted with a true stable intelligence, a true gift of intelligence, the gift of the intelligence of the earth, the air, the fire, and the water, the gift of intelligence of Mother Earth. That's the 4th day of the Trecena. Mother Ish gifts us with the divine intelligence of the air, the divine intelligence of the water, the messages in water, all of the divine intelligence of the earth and all of her creatures and all of her plants and minerals and crystals. And the intelligence of the fire and of lightning and of electricity and of our own inner light and electricity. Noch connects us to all of this intelligence. For Noch, Achau Kahib Noch, is that intelligence. Put your head on the ground, folks. Yeah, listen to the river and the wind and connect with those energies on For Noch. Give thanks for your ability to just imagine that intelligence within you that you receive. Give thanks for that. Power. That is an important part of your personal power. Give thanks for this intelligence. Kahib Noh is really the stability of the intelligence of the earth, the air, the fire, and the water, the ancestral intelligence. And that is a true source of power and stability. For us on 5, Tihash, we are given the gift of the power of cutting away, of clarifying, of refining. The obsidian knife, Tihash, gifts to us during this Trecena. This is the fearless power, I feel, of the feline mother Ish, the jaguar, queen of the jungle. She has this ability to cut and kill. She also has this ability to cut and contain her own energy, her own strength, her own power. Acknowledge that strength and power that you have. This is the energy of Hob Tihash. Give thanks on this day for your own strength and power and ability to cut away what is not yours, what does not belong to you, what you don't need, what you don't want, what you're ready to let go of. And know that Divine Mother Nature receives always, always, always everything. The power of forgiveness is in the power of Ahau Oshib 3 Ahmak. It's also in this power of 5 Tihash, cutting away what you don't need, what you're ready to let go of. Yeah, that doesn't have to be brutal. It doesn't have to be violent. Yeah, the ability to heal, the medicine of healing, that is in this day also. The medicine of Mother Earth is found in this energy 5 Tihash. I would like to ask you to imagine for yourselves pyramid. Close your eyes and imagine that pyramid, that four-sided pyramid. I'd like to imagine that it's 13 steps tall. You could also imagine a 7-step pyramid or a 9-step pyramid. Imagine this pyramid. Imagine its 4 sides, one to the east, one to the west, one to the south, one to the north. Imagining its pinnacle. When we look at the pyramid from overhead, we see the symbol for Tihash. And here we are recognizing that power and that strength. We're able to see this pyramid from above. And we're able to go inside this pyramid. Also, we can actually go inside this pyramid that we are imagining now. So go inside that pyramid. Place yourself inside the pyramid and feel the power, the strength of the medicine of the 4 cardinal directions. The medicine of Balam Kitse Kach Balocha Balamakap Chomicha Mahankuta Sununicha Ikbalaman Kakishicha, the 4 jaguar sages, the 4 jaguar magicians and their spouses, the waters, the grandmother waters. Imagine this home, this powerful pyramid home, the sacred space that they've created for you, for us. And the medicine of the 4 directions, the medicine of the 4 elements, the 4 wisdom paths, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. And that is your medicine. And that is the medicine of Hope Tihash, and that is the medicine of clarity that you are gifted today, Hope Tihash. So open your eyes and give thanks. Give thanks and practice this meditation. This is how you can use this information to connect with the energy of the day on Hob Tihash 5 Tihash. Work with this energy, with this meditation. I'd like to know your experiences working with that visualization, that imagination, imagining yourself, imagining the pyramid of medicine, the medicine pyramid. And it's connecting us to those medicines of the earth, the air, the fire, and the water. On 6 Kawok, 6 Kawok adds the nurturing aspect, the family aspect to our power development. It's been said that a village raises a child, and I feel this is the energy of 6 Kawok. It's our mother and our aunts and our aunties. It's our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers. I'm so grateful for mine, for the family, for the grandfathers, for the uncles, for the fathers and the stepfathers and the stepmothers who raised me. Give thanks for your family. Give thanks for your family of birth, for your step families, for your own family, for your own children, and for the strength that how Kawok gives us, that comes from that strength of family. Sometimes some of us have difficult families, and sometimes families present difficulty. We can also give thanks for our spiritual family. I'm grateful for the spiritual family that I include you all in my spiritual family. Yeah, because we're sharing this journey together, this journey of self-development and co-creation, and now during the Trecena of I'x, of our development of true personal power, the power of family, the power of our communities of support, of mutual support. We're giving thanks for that energy, which really nourishes our personal power. I know my own personal power is tremendously nourished by all of you. So I'm taking that to prayer, to gratitude on 6 Kawok. I invite all of you to engage in the prayer with the Nawalis, with the Chumilis, to give thanks to Ahau. If you don't know the name in Quiche, you can say Ahau 6 Kawok, Ahau Kawok, speak to Ahau Kawok, the energy of the day when it is Kawok. And give thanks for your family and for the fierce protection that you feel for your own family, for the people that you care about. And feel the fierce protection and care of the people who care about you. Connecting with this care the Divine Mother has orchestrated for me. Oh, I'm connecting already to that sweet energy. On 6 Kawok, I'm going to be connecting more to that sweet energy that really builds my own power, my own strength and courage. Kawok, gives us our protection and our aura also. And I feel that's an important gift during the Trecena of I'x. We do have a protective energy, protective shell. Imagining and working with that shell does a whole lot to help us in the world, in our community, in our family, whether we love our family or our family drives us nuts. Having a really healthy aura helps us to be at peace with others because we have our own sacred energy that Divine Mother has given us, this gift, and the nawal, the turtle shell. So this is a reminder to give thanks and to always be grateful and working with your shell, because that aura protects your power. So continue to work with that protection, which is protecting your power, all of this great energy that Mother Earth, Ish, Divine Mother, is giving to us every day. On 7 Achpu, we're at the midpoint of the Trecena. This is, I think, also a masculine energy, the sun's energy, the grandfather sun energy, the power of the sun to really nurture and nourish the seeds and our growth, giving us courage and strength, the sun itself and its medicine, as well as the ancestors, the light inside us, which is so important to the development of our personal power. It's the midpoint here. It's the strong personal power is what we're working on during the Trecena of I'x. So the grandfather sun and the ancestor sun within us is the great gift of strength and power during this Trecena. Seven Achpu, forgive me, the midpoint of the Trecena really shines the light of Grandfather Sun on the development of our own personal power. So let it in, bring it in, connect with that energy, connect with the sun. Go be in the sunlight first thing in the morning, at midday, at the end of the day. You can connect with ahau. You can connect with ahau hun achpu itiu, which is the achpu coyote in the morning. And you can connect to ahau hun achpu wuch, the achpu of the possum of the night, the end of the day. I invite you to really connect with these energies on 7 achpu. They are bringing strength and protection. They are bringing courage. They are bringing power. They are fueling the energy along with your ancestors. This is a great day to light candles for your ancestors, acknowledge them in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Ahau is personal power. And I think we need to remember also Wukub Ahpu. You know, the hero twins in the Popol Vuh, the ones who are there, and the story is really telling us how we can encounter the power of Mother Nature, the creation and the co-creation with Mother Nature, with the divine forces, with the laws of nature, the laws of the underworld, with the lords of the underworld who they've gone to encounter and encounter these trials of the lords of the underworld. I really feel that how Ish is asking each one of us to just go a little deeper. That doesn't mean we have to go into something scary, just going a little deeper into a deep well of power and strength. The hero twins, Unachbu and Ish Balamkech, and Hun Achbu, and Wukub Achbu, 7 Achbu. 7 Achbu is one of the hero twins, one of the incarnations of the hero twins. Hun Achbu, his brother, and Wukub Achbu, 7 Achbu. This is really important energy. This is cleverness energy. This is pilas, inteligente, chispa, inner fire, inner fuego. This is where the ancestors click with our creativity, with our imagination, with our intelligence. This is the energy of 7 Achpu, Wukub Achpu. Wukub Achpu is literally giving us a shot on this day. So give thanks for your shot. It's sunlight, it's power, it's strengthening. This is the gift during the Trecena. This is the shot of power that is in the middle, the midpoint of the Trecena. It is the personal power, the sun energy, so beautifully given to us during this midpoint of the Trecena. Remember on this day that the gift of Achpu is the gift of looking at our shadows. I want to repeat, go deeper with ourselves and in our journey, in our personal development, in our sensitivity, in our nurturing of our deepest and truest self. Doing the shadow work is risky. Doing it with others is really helpful. I think all of you are strong and powerful and are able to go there because I know many of you, I know your stories because I know you've gone there. This day, Wukubakpu, is the big work day of this Trecena. It may be a challenging day. If I had to guess, it will probably be a day that kicks my ass. It might be challenging so that I will dig deeper within myself. So I may want to just already be thinking about what is in my shadow. Go there, folks. The power is within the shadow. This is actually the big theme, I feel, an important acknowledgement of the divine feminine Ish. The jaguar is able to move about at night. Mm. Going on the hunt at night would perhaps be on the menu for all of us on Seven Achbu. The more we can overcome our fears, our limits, and repressions, the more powerful we become. And that's, I believe, the truth of this day, Seven Achbu. 8 Emosh throws a wave of emotional stability. So, I mean, that could even feel like a wave on top of fire. And we're fire and water. Emosh is the realm of water, it's the realm of the emotions, the realm of our sensitivity. 8 Emosh speaks to powerful, even a male warrior ability with the emotions, an ability to listen deeply. I know someone who's 8 Emotion. She is a deep, deep listener. And I go to her when I need someone to listen to me. Going to a how Washakib Imosh, all of us can go to this energy on this day and recognize that we have it within ourselves to show up for ourselves, that we have people to turn to also who will listen to us. On this day, it may be a day we want to listen to ourselves, maybe a day that we want to go to someone who listens to us. It's a day to give thanks for that. Emotional stability, the power of emotional stability, the strength of emotional stability, the strength and power of emotional intelligence comes from showing up, from listening, from feeling very deeply. At the beginning of our conversation, I really want to encourage you to go deeply, to sense deeply, to feel deeply. The wisdom and intelligence of Mother Earth is found in sensing very deeply. Emotions are intuition. If we expect to gain any information, any understanding, any wisdom, any medicine from Mother Earth, we're going to need to be very still. We're going to need to be able to practice deep listening with ourselves. And that's the power and strength of this day. That's the blessing of Washakibi Mosh. That's the blessing during this sequence of time that we're acknowledging on 8 Emosh. That we can work with for ourselves, that we can really tune into on this day. Tune into your own and give thanks for your own emotional stability, your own emotional intelligence, your own sensing, intuitive, and psychic abilities. This is the gift right now in our personal building of personal power that how Ish is orchestrating during this Trecena. Connecting with and giving thanks for your emotional strength and growth and power. And if you're feeling that you need that, go to that. It's a great day to make an appointment with a counselor. If you get to 8 emotion, you're feeling overwhelmed, ask for help. Reach out. There are others. We all have the ability to listen. It is often, and I believe it is truly the case, that if we are doing shadow work, we need others. We need perhaps a group. I know that some of you are experiencing some deep ancestral lineage healing, doing it together. One of my favorite counselors really tuned me into doing the shadow work is best done with others, not alone. First of all, we have more light from others to shine on our shadows. They can provide, our good friend can twinkle a little light on our situation and help us out. Bringing it to the light is so important, and being heard and listened to, and being able to hear and listen to our own feelings, our own intuitions, is what this power of Washaki Bimosh, this emotional intelligence, is all about. So giving thanks for that on 8 Emosh is my suggestion. You can also do ceremonies for the water on this day. You can also give thanks for clean water on this day. We can also ask for stability of the watersheds, stability of the aquifers, replenishment. On Tenakabal, I'm sorry, on 9 Ik, we're reminded of the 9 breaths of our body, the 9 respirations. Connect with the 9 respirations of your body on this day. Now, what are those 9 breaths? Well, we have our mouth, we have 2 our nostrils, we have 2 our eyes, we have 2 our ears, 2, 4, 6, 7, and we have 2 more below, our, our openings of elimination. Those are the 9 breaths of our body, as taught to me by Tata Vicente Stanislao. And I think it's a really wonderful, wonderful teaching. He also teaches, and other Tatas also teach, the respirations of the earth, the caves and the caverns and the tunnels which breathe air. There is a very important spiritual center and energy center in San Pedro La Laguna that I understand. It's called something like the Door. And there is a evangelical church, I believe, and they have the keys to the door. This is a giant underground cavern of breath where Mother Earth breathes. She breathes her intelligence. We breathe intelligence. Intelligence is found in all of our deep breathing practice. Give thanks for that deep breathing practice. Giving thanks for the deep breathing practice, which brings us into subtler states of the mind, the vibrations of the mind, which slow into dream states and other states of awareness. So this is the portal of entry for us. You see, our breath and the breath of Divine Mother, those are the portals of information exchange, of medicine exchange between Divine Mother Ish and us. Go to your own tunnel, your own cave, in your body, in the outdoors. Give thanks for this deep connecting with intelligence. Yeah, the deep connecting of the intelligence of Mother Earth with your own intelligence of your body. Yeah, the intelligence that we breathe in and the intelligence that we receive through slow, deep profoundly deep breathing. I want you to really connect with the power of this deep breathing on 9 Eek. I want you to really feel how that protects you, nourishes you just like a mother. Feeling that deep, 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 profound, deep, slow, deep breathing really makes me feel nurtured. So I invite you all to practice and to play with, experiment and experience that for yourself, and hopefully come to that same conclusion on 9 Eek, how your breath connects you to Divine Mother, to the intelligence of Divine. It allows that intelligence to flow into us. Tena Kabal is the darkness of Divine Mother. It's the darkness and the night and the place of dreamings. It's the womb. It's the underworld. It's the insides of us and the insides and the underworld of Divine Mother. It's the darkness of the nighttime. Tena Kabal speaks to the completion of cycles. It speaks to the ancestors there who are there in the darkness. Connect with the darkness which nourishes your other senses. On this day, Tenakabal, I would really encourage you to spend some time in the nighttime, whether before dawn or after sunset. Spend some time at night sensing the nighttime. If you can be outside, sensing the nighttime on Tenakabal, and also sensing in your own bed, in your own home, in your own space, deep sensing of the night and your awareness, your sensual awareness. You know, the dark is where we encounter all of Mother Earth. It's where indigenous, some native tribes keep their children in darkness. I can't remember the name of the native people in Colombia who, in the first year of life, they maintain their children in darkness so the other senses develop more. Well, during this Trecena of I'x, the nighttime is really bringing us this dark where we encounter all intelligence, all possibilities, the world of dreams, the world inside us, the world underneath us. I think this is a wonderful day to acknowledge the safe play space of the night where we are able to encounter our sensual and sexual selves. So important to our co-creativity and our co-creation, the natural expressions of sexuality that each one of us have that are unique to each one of us. An important, important energy and power of Divine Mother, of Divine Feminine Ish. Tune in to your sensuality at night. I think especially on this day. You could make it a great way to honor 10 Akabala is to have a play date with your lover, your friend, your spouse, your partner, your sexual partner, and to really honor the nighttime play that we have as an important creative and important part of our own personal power. Yeah, there's an important part of our personal power, the power of creation, And yes, it's the power of co-creation, but it's an important power of co-creating for each one of us. Our sensual and sexual activities, and these really often happen at night and in darkness. And so giving thanks for that energy during this time of personal power. You know, another way to think about personal power and sexuality is to think about the tremendous grievance and violence of rape. Because when we experience rape, we are really experiencing the most brutal attack of personal power. Our personal power is in our sexuality. However we choose to express it and with whomever. So I really want to acknowledge that this is an important aspect of this Tresena's gift and of a how ish, an important one that the nighttime brings to us in Ten Akabal. It's an important place for all ancestral wisdom to come to us as well, through dreams, through nighttime visions, through closing our eyes and doing our visionary journey work. 11 Kat brings, I also want to say about how Akabal, the light of ourselves in darkness. This is the real true gift of Akabal, remember, our own light, and shining that light on our own personal power is the gift of Ahau Lahu Akabal. And then Tenkat brings the power that really is the magic that we speak of being an important part of the Trecena of Ahau Ish. Ish is magic. Ish is magic making. The jaguar, the four Balameb are magicians. The power to work magic depends on the understanding of the subtle energies of Divine Mother. In my own humble experience, understanding the messages of animals and of plants and of their wisdom, of their healing for me, of their interacting with me, that's a tremendous medicine. Just the animals, the birds that have visited me, that visit me during ceremony, but in any of my daily experiences in the out of doors. Even in the mornings when they come, the hummingbirds to greet me in the morning here in my own home. I really tune into this medicine. So that medicine powers my magic. It powers my ability to manifest. Cat is the solution and the gift giver, the magic bringer. Cat connects us to the fire, to the ability to, with tremendous gratitude and humility and respect, give thanks for what we wish to receive. Kat is the magnet which draws to us that which we focus our gratitude on. So we give thanks for the ability to solve problems. We give thanks for this personal power. This is the personal power to draw to us. Ahau hula hu kat is the power to draw to us revolutionary energies. Yeah, magnificent energies, fireworks energies. This is the power to draw to us that Divine Mother Ish is giving us during this Trecena. It is hula hukat. You can think of it as a dream catcher. You can think of it as a web of abundance. Lately, I've been liking to think of hula hukat as this light network, this weaving between me and all of you and all of the light workers and spiritual guides and leaders, leading us and guiding us and working together and energizing this web of abundance. Kat brings us abundance. If you want to work with your abundance, work with it on this day in your own magic making, in your own lighting of a candle, in your own prayer, with tremendous gratitude, with tremendous feeling. Remember, you need to put feeling into it. Hula ho, Kat is a big feeling, energy of drawing to us, to drawing to me, drawing to you what you wish. So give thanks for this ability to draw to you that which you need to resolve problems, to bring abundance, to bring medicine. God, is that energy within us that we can draw to us something in Mother Nature that we need. It's like we are a magnet. And she's planted this magnet inside us to draw to us what we need from her. So play with this. I invite you to play with this and to enjoy the magic that you have and give thanks for it, whether it's finding parking places or the cure to your cancer. Maltiosh, 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 Haukat, thank you for this magic in this moment. Maltiosh, thank you, Haukat. On 12 Kan. Well, 12 Kan is, boy, a powerful strength teacher. I'd like to think of 12 Kan as the teacher of all of the medicine and intelligence and wisdom of Mother Earth. Kan is the serpent energy. Kan is the energy body. Kan is the energy within us, which connects with all of the energy around us. You see, the magic happens through energy, through our own energy. The shape-shifting aspects of Ish, of the jaguar magicians, of the shamans, the ability is the ability to work with our energies, folks. We all have this ability. Kan is our energy, it's our energy body. It's the authority to work with our energy body. It's the teacher who teaches us energy medicine. For me, this is Kukamats, Quetzalcoatl, Kukulkan, Seattle Topiltzin, Nakshit, the teacher of earth wisdom, the teacher of language, the teacher of divination, the teacher of astronomy, the teacher of all of the arts of architecture. Maltiosh, 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 Haukan, thank you for teaching us how to use our divine energies to create. This is the power to co-create with this energy that we have. Maltiosh, 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 Ahau Kan, Kablahu Kan, Ahau 12 Kan. Give thanks for your teachers, folks. Give thanks on this day for your energy teachers, your energy medicine teachers, your guides. This is a great day to tune in with your ancestors today and acknowledge your personal transformations. You know, Khan is a serpent who constantly is constantly renewing the skin and getting a new skin because Khan is a sensitive motherfucker. Mm. Mm. Have respect for Khan. Have respect for the serpent energy. It's a great teacher. The teacher is of the energy which moves over. Imagine your energy moving all over and under and over and underneath and all through Mother Earth. Khan is the one who takes us there. It's our own energy, our own ability to work with our own energy. So if you're not working with your energy, ask Ahau Khan to bring you a teacher to work with your energy. On this day, 12 Khan, Ahau 12 Khan, bring me a teacher for my energy body, for my energy medicine. If you have those teachers, if you have those wisdom, give thanks for the energy teachers. Keep doing the work of teaching energy, because through that energy body and the energy awareness, we're able to tune into ancestral wisdom. We're able to tune into the energy and wisdom of the earth, the air, the fire, and the water. Mm. Khan also is the one who's really opening our psychic and inspired states that really connects us to the magic of Mother Earth. Khan is, in a way, a magic maker. The serpent energy really helps us connect to the wisdom and intelligence of Mother Earth. So tune in with a great day to go out there and honor that energy through yoga, tai chi, qigong, just your own energy work with the earth, with your own energy, and giving thanks for really, this is how we receive earth medicine, is through our own energy body. This is the ability to work with the energies and to co-create with the energies through this energy body. And on 13 Kime, the end point of the Trecena, we encounter the powerful, powerful energy of transformation, the powerful energy to shed the old skin and to become new and to become renewed and to become rejuvenated with all of the strength, the power, the courage, and energy of the ancestors, our ancestors around us and inside of us. 13 Kime is the most powerful of the energies of Kime. I really liken it to the energy of the Lords of Darkness, the Lords of Xibalba, which are written about in the Popol Vuh. This is where the hero twins, Hunahpu and Ishbalamkeh, go into the underworld to be tested. That story is encouraging us to go into our own darkness, encounter our own. Life will give it to us. Yeah, life will throw us into the darkness. It has thrown me, and I think all of my teachers and many of you, to find our strength and our power and our courage. There are the ancestors. Here they are waiting for us at the end of the Trecena. It's like they're waiting with open arms to say, welcome home, babies. You get it. You get all of our strength, our power, our courage, our protection. We are there for you. It is a full team. 13 Kime. It's important to give thanks to the lords of the underworld. It's important to give thanks to the dead. Why? Because they're protecting us from death. They're protecting us from injury. They're protecting us from illness. This is why. They're protecting us from violence. They're protecting us from intruders and invasions. Some of the elders say, we've forgotten to pay the lords of the underworld. We've forgotten to pay the lords of death. And that is why we have so much death and death culture, popular culture, admiring and worshiping death. But do they really understand the power of death? Do they really understand the ancestors that surround them, that are inside them, the light inside them? At the midpoint of the Trecena, Wukub Ahpu gave us that power and light of the ancestors. At the end of the Trecena, 13 Keme gives us the full power of the 13 Keme, the ancestors. Imagine the 13 generations behind you, supporting you, encouraging you, rooting you on in your personal mission, your personal path. This is full power. This is true, full personal power. And this is the 13th energy of the Trecena of I'x. which blesses each one of us with a tremendous personal power, and that's the personal power of our ancestors. So it's a great day to give thanks to your ancestors, your offerings, your altars, your flowers. You can go to cemeteries, you can do it at home, you can do it wherever you are. Give thanks and tune into your ancestors. Acknowledge the personal transformations that you've been making, that they're helping you with. Great day to give thanks, each one of you who've been doing the ancestral healing work. Thanking the ancestors once again for this work only draws more strength and power to this work that we're doing. Maldios, Maldios, Maldios to each one of you for your ancestors, for your strength and courage to enter darkness, to enter your shadows, to enter your depths, to enter the field of possibility, which is Divine Mother. There's immense powers of personal transformation available for each one of us. We just kind of have to have a little courage, a little encouragement. I hope I'm encouraging each one of you to focus more deeply within yourself and to really ignite the power of the realm of possibilities that Divine Mother Ish has for each one of us. Divine Mother can be dangerous. I think there's a certain respect that all of us can agree is important to hold for Divine Mother. Yeah, we don't want to go putting our head in front of a lion, a tiger, a jaguar, because it will probably bite our head off, especially if the children are near. So enjoy Divine Mother, enjoy your time with your mother. Give thanks for your mother during this time. Give thanks for all these possibilities. Give thanks, and I really encourage you to go there with your feeling. Mothers feel. Mothers feel with love and compassion. And acknowledge those feelings of love and compassion for yourself as you're working, as you're growing, as you're journeying, as you're becoming every day. Matyosh to each one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this. I definitely have.